Hello guys, this is Ravi. In today's lecture, I am going to discuss a topic named as current mirror circuit. So, what is a current mirror circuit? It is a circuit in which output current is forced to be equals to the input current. That's why it is known as current mirror circuit. In this circuit, output current is the mirror image of the input current. In this circuit, there are two transistors Q3 and Q4 has been taken. These two transistors are matched with each other. Matched transistor means the characteristic of this transistor is similar to transistor Q4. The value of VBE base to emitter voltage is equals to the base to emitter voltage of this Q4, and both transistors having same beta value, and also the collector current in the Q4 is equals to the collector current in the Q3. Similarly, the base current IB3 is equals to the IB4. So we got basically three equations. One for the voltage, that VB4 equals to VB3, and the second is base current IB3 is equals to IB4, and the third will be collector current IC4 is equals to IC3. Now just move towards the circuit analysis. First of all, we are applying a KCL at the node A. When we apply KCL, Kirchhoff's current law, at the node A, it means that the current entering at any node is equals to the current leaving that node. So from that, I2 is equals to I plus IC4. It has been written I2 is equals to IC4 plus I. Next, applying KCL at the node B. Now we are applying KCL at the node B. In this, the current entering is I and the current leaving is IB3 and IB4. So this equation will become I is equals to IB3 plus IB4. It has been written this I is equals to IB3 plus IB4. We also note that the base current IB3 and IB4 are equal, so it can be written as 2 times of IB4, or it can be written as 2 times of IB3. From equation number 2, I2 is equals to IC4 plus I. In this equation, we will put the value of I. In this equation, we have I2 is equals to IC4 plus 2 times IB4, or we can also put 2 times IB3. It has been written in this. We know that there is a relation between the current gain for the common emitter configuration is beta, and beta is equals to IC over IB. For that, I have written this IB3 is equals to, for the Q3 transistor, it has been written IB3 is equals to IC3 upon beta. For the common emitter configuration, beta is, if we assume beta is very large, so we can neglect this part. Beta is basically ranges from 50 to 400 approximately. So if we are assuming beta is very large, then this whole term will be neglected, and from that I2 is equals to IC3, where I2 is the input current and IC3 is the output current. So these two currents are equal. Now to get the value of I2, we are applying KVL in the Q3 transistor. When we apply KVL, then we have to consider this loop, this whole loop. This negative terminal, negative potential, and other terminal is going to the ground. So when we apply KVL in this loop, it will become minus of I2R2. It will become minus I2R2 for this resistance, and this is positive and this is negative, so it has been written minus VBE3, and this is plus VE is equals to 0. From that we can get I2 is equals to VE minus VBE3 upon R2. Now in the circuit, in the previous circuit, we have assumed that beta is very large. For the case if beta is small, then I2 cannot be equals to IC3. That input current will not be equals to IC3 when beta is small. For that, there is an improved current mirror circuit which has been shown in the figure. In this improved current mirror circuit, transistor Q1 and Q2 are matched with each other. Means the current IB for the base current for the Q1 transistor is equals to the base current for the Q2 transistor. First of all, we are applying KCL at node B. We have this B point. KCL means Kirchhoff's current law. The current entering at node is equals to the current leaving. From this, we can write I1 is equals to IC1 plus IB3. I have already told that the two transistor Q1 and Q2 are identical. So the base current IB is equals to IB2 is equals to IB. These two currents are equals. At node A, we can say that this current IE3 is equals to 2IB. According to KCL, we can say that this IE3 current is equals to 2 times IB. It has been written by the equation number 11. The emitter current is equals to the sum of base current and the collector current. From that, we can get this equation. We know that IC is equals to beta times IB, and we say that emitter current is equals to collector current plus base current. In this equation, we put the value of IC is equals to beta times IB, and we will take IB common, so it will become 1 plus beta IB. From this point, we can get the relation from the equation number 12. Then we will put the value of IE3, which is 2 times IB, in equation number 13. In equation number 14 and 15, it has been written the relation of collector and base current with respect to beta. Beta is equals to IC over IB. So for the transistor Q1, it can be written as beta is the ratio of output current upon input current. So beta is equals to IC1 upon IB. So equation number 14 and 15 had been written for the transistor Q1 and Q2. It has been written equation number 14 and 15. So next step is we are putting the value of IC1 and the value of IB3 from the equation number 13 and 14 into equation number 9. We are putting the value of IC1 and IB3. So after putting the value of IC1 and IB3, we will get this equation. By taking IB common, we will get I1 is equals to IB in brackets beta 1 plus beta plus 2 upon 1 plus beta. Then next step, we will be putting the value of I1 into equation number 15. And the equation number 15, we have this IC2 is equals to beta times IB. Now we are putting in this value of IC2, so we are getting the value of IC2 is equals to beta times this in brackets I1 1 plus beta upon beta 1 plus beta plus 2. Then we are getting the values IC2 is equals to IC1 is equals to I2 is equals to I1 beta times 1 plus beta upon beta times 1 plus beta plus 2. In this relation, we can say that the ratio of I2 upon I1 is much less dependent on beta for this modified circuit. So the first circuit we have derived the relation for which beta is very large, but if the beta is small, we can use this improved current mirror circuit. So thank you guys. This is